guys, it's Kayleigh. So in today's video, I just decided to get ready with you on camera. I did a spring look, so we're gonna get started with the makeup, then go into the hair, and then I will show you guys my outfit at the very end. So I'm first applying, this is a oil, it's called a rose hip seed oil. I'm applying this all over my face just to help give some extra hydration and moisture. It helps to heal blemishes. I have like a few little acne marks that I wanted to go away, so I've been putting this on. I started drawing in my eyebrows while I let that soak in. I used the Goof Proof brow pencil from Benefit Cosmetics in number 3 first to fill in my brows and give them a shape, and then I only filled in the outer corners with the Benefit Cosmetics Ka-Brow in 4, so it's just slightly darker to kind of define the ends of my brows a little more. As my eyeshadow base today, I'm using another Benefit Cosmetics product. Totally didn't mean to do this. It is Stay Don't Stray in light medium. This is a really good one because it's a very light yet moisturizing formula. And for the first time ever, I am using this brand new palette I picked up right before filming this video. I saw it at the drugstore and it just looked so pretty. So I really wanted it. It has these gorgeous like taupe kind of some reds and bronzes and golds to work with. So I wanted to do a look using this and just kind of freestyle it, just do whatever came to mind. So it's called the Au Naturel palette in Nude Awakening from Wet n Wild. So first what I did with a crease brush is applied that like lighter taupe matte shade from the inner to outer corners of my crease, made sure to blend that out really well, and then I put this darker grayish taupe on the lids, and I just patted this on actually in 2 layers. And I was actually really surprised that the eyeshadows were so pigmented, but because I wanted a darker smoky eye, I decided to layer that on twice to get it really dark. Then I applied that darker red only in the outer V area of my eye with a clean blending brush just to add some warmth before I went in again with that very first shade we used into the crease to help blend everything out. So the red is just going to work as a nice transitional shade between that darker taupe and then the lighter taupe, and it'll also help to add more warmth to the look. So just to smoke things out even more, I applied a little more of that darker taupe right over the darker red shade. It felt like I wanted it to all look slightly darker, so I went through with that again, did some more blending. So once you're done with that, then I applied, it's sort of like a plum bronze shade. It's really shimmery, and I thought it would look so cool right on the center of the lid. So that's where I put it. Blended it out with my fingertip and also the top edges with a blending brush up into that crease area. I put right over top of that this beautiful gold shade just to kind of help it pop even more on the center of the lids, kind of create that halo effect where it's lighter in the center and then it gets darker in the inner and outer corners. I lined my eyes with the Fiona Styles Ultra Precision Stylo in Odin. This one's nice because it's matte, it's black, it's very easy to use. It comes to a very fine stiff point, so it makes applying cat like winged dramatic eyeliner very easy. These are by Kiss, and I think they are in the style Lily. I can't remember because I've worn them before, and this is like my second time wearing them. I don't remember exactly which style it was, but it's one of the Kiss Blooming Lashes. So as my primer today, again, another first time use right here. This is the Milani Prime Light Face Primer. It helps to minimize the pores, it creates a smooth canvas, it hydrates, it brightens the skin. So I thought it would work really well under my foundation, which was the Fiona Styles Luminous Finish Foundation in 04. So I actually have 2 shades of this. I totally picked up the wrong one. This one clearly is too light for me, so I adjusted with my bronzer and kind of evened things out, which you guys will see in just a second. But I really do love this foundation. It is so full coverage. Like if you guys don't want anything to be seen on your face and you want to cover everything, I would totally recommend this foundation for that. So now we're going to do a little bit of concealing, but first what I like to do is apply the Catrice Cosmetics Camouflage Cream in Wake Me Up Effect. It's like a lighter pink. I like to work this on sort of as a base for my concealer just to help brighten things. And then over top as my concealer, I use the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye in neutral medium. It's one of my favorites. I use it a lot in tutorials just because it's like one of those concealers that will never let you down. It looks so good on camera, on film. And it's very, very hydrating, and I was feeling pretty dry today, so I used that under the eyes, down the bridge of the nose, center of the forehead, cupid's bow and chin, and then here you can see me going in with this IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Compact. So this is a skin transforming, full coverage, solid super serum. I used it in the shade Deep. So of course you're supposed to use it all over your face, but I really like using this darker shade here to work through the outer corners of my face as a way to kind of contour very lightly. So I applied that and then blended the concealer and that contour out with my EcoTools blending sponge. All I did was I just pressed it all in, and then I mattified the concealer only under my eyes and around my nose with the Honest Beauty Invisible Blurring Powder. So I needed a little bit more color to my face, especially since I was wearing such a colorful outfit. I kind of wanted to match my outfit a little more, so I went in with the Benefit Cosmetics blush in Havana, which I rarely ever use, but it's a beautiful, like, lighter pink shade with some kind of purple reflex in it. It's great to just put right on the cheekbones. Gives you a nice flush of color. And then first time used the Wet n Wild highlight powder, the Mega Glow highlighting powder. So pretty. I love this shade. It's called Precious Petals. So I put that in the inner corners of the eyes, brow bones, cheekbones, and the tip of my nose. And then just to finish off that lower lash line area, I went through with that lightest color first, then the darker taupe, and then actually a little bit of the black eyeshadow. I didn't use any of the shimmers or the red eyeshadow just because I wanted my lower lash line to be darker and more defined. Then to finish the eyes, I used my favorite Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Angel Mascara. I love this one because it's made with a comb, so it's very easy to separate out the lashes and to define them. Love using it on the top lashes to blend them in with the falsies, and then on my bottom lashes as well because it never ever smears. Stuff is so good. Makeup Forever Waterproof Lip Liner Pencil. This is the Aqua Lip, and this is in the shade 13C. So it didn't really come off that well on me because I accidentally had just put like a chapstick on my lips so they weren't dry. I feel like this lip liner works much better on dry lips. So that's why it didn't look as pigmented as lip liners usually do because I accidentally put the chapstick on. But anyway, regardless, I put that on just as kind of like a little light layer to define my lips. And then over top, I use the Gerard Cosmetics Hydra Matte Liquid Lipstick in Share, one of my most favorite shades that they have ever come out with. It's so gorgeous. Love these because they're very hydrating and moisturizing. I don't feel them at all on my lips. They're just like, they're awesome. I sprayed with a little bit of Gerard Cosmetics. This is their new Mystified Hydrating Facial Mist, good for dry skin. And that was it for my makeup, guys. So moving on to the hair, I just want to keep it really simple. I'm not gonna lie, I do this hairstyle all the time. I just pop my Luxy hair extensions in. They are in Chestnut Brown. And then I tease the back crown section of my hair with a Denman D3 brush. I pull the entire top section of hair back, give it a little twist, and then I bobby pin it in place in the back. And I make sure that when I am bobby pinning that I crisscross the two bobby pins in the back. That way it stays in place and it never comes loose or comes undone because I don't want to be messing with it throughout the day. I just want it to stay put. So make sure you crisscross those bobby pins in the back for that. I pulled out some bang sections in the front, and then I just use my index finger and thumb to like very lightly pull out some hairs at the top just to kind of give that lived in look. I also curled just a few sections of my hair with my Numi curling wand. This is a clipless curling wand. It's just slightly smaller than a 1-inch. I curl most of my hair away from my face, hold it for 8 to 10 seconds, and then let it go. What's cool about this look is that you can actually wear it with your hair all to the front, you can wear it with your hair all to the back, or have just like one side to the front and then one side to the back, totally up to you. I sprayed my hair with a little bit of hairspray and then pulled apart my curls, and that is it for the completed look, guys. This is more of a like darker kind of sexier look, so I would totally recommend this if you are going out, like a night out, or if you just personally like to wear darker makeup looks for spring. As for my outfit, I paired a loose fitted blue tank top, tied it in the front with some high-waisted denim white shorts, both from Charlotte Russe, a floral kimono from Zaful, and my shoes are from Anne Michelle. I've had them for forever, but I think I got them from Lulu's a while back. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.